pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just. Send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich. To Bentley's low. Once you run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in week 8. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Another carry for him. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. Into the red zone. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Viking 18! 18, Pioneer!
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Gets everything he has under this one. Wide open down the field, and he has it! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals pull out in front for their 13-zip. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. He fields it from the 8. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Man in motion here. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd down, they're going to the option. Oh, he lost the football. And the Bengals get to it.
Hey, listen, I'm all for quarterbacks as artists. Right? You can't be a blacksmith. You've got to be an artist. You've got to create back there. But when the world of got-tos, you also got to hold on to the ball. That's a big-time turnover.
Crack up, Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Maverick, 6. Ready.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Ready, ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Crack 60.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard
Go
line.
street. 19 target.
From the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 19 Lions, 18 Cardinal, 8 Terry.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the 1st down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
Running it after the penalty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. Gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now throw to start the drive. Completes downfield to Felton. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
That's the end of 1, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. About to begin the 2nd here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. They'll send him up the middle. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal. They'll go play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Brock, this is not an ideal spot for any defense, but so far these guys have come up with a nice stand. Of course, they might now need to buckle down for one more play. We'll see.
Yeah, so much more 4-down territory in the league today. So much more aggression with all the data we have out there. I got a sense, though, it's not going to be a play action.
And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game.
Cardinals 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Miller on the return. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19-18. Check go.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Mustang 19. Cougar Dragon 60. Go.
Milton now. It's made by Alvin Kamara. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Bengals, first down.
60
First
Bobcats.
and
60
10 at the
Bobcats.
22-yard
Warriors
line.
70. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go street. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 17 at the Cardinals' 29-yard
Here we
line.
go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready, ready.
To throw, Milton. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Wide open, downfield. Got it! And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Cardinals 7.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. They've got a man in motion. On first down, they'll run. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Back-to-back carries here. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and inches.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. Reaches the 30. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game.
14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Miller on the return. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Big Lion.
Play fake. It's Milton. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, that defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers, and I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Throwing out to the left. Cup. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here they go, getting set for third and 4.
Makes it third and 4.
Back to throw. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a one-score game before halftime. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cardinals 21. Jake Elliott set to kick
And
off.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Miller on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards on the pickup.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they drop him after just a yard. Second down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Well, tight end gets it again. They are leaning on him big time in this one. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
60, 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Milton back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end, and it's going to be second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Come on. Panthers 60, Panthers, go.
Here's Milton. On the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now Milton to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a game 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Pass play coming here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Walker loses the football. Now the Bengals have it. He's out in the clear. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Let's go. 19 Lions.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he caught by his back. Camaro. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
And I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Headed out right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Go. 19. 60 by Warriors. 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Caught by Washington, left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage.
And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow their lead on the turnover. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Second and manageable, he's throwing. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Walker going to motion over right. Looking to throw on third and 1. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with fourth and short. Man in motion, headed right. Here's the snap on fourth. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
6 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked up by Billy Bowman.
Duggan's pass. Intercepted. The Bengals take
Cincinnati
over first
into
and 10
formation.
at
It's
their
first and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Milton out of the pistol here. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. Offense is set. First and 10.
18.
First down.
Come 19. Come 19.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
79 Broncos. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Throwing now, Milton. And he's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Bronco lead, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go, Reed, go. 65, Jack, 65, go.
Here he goes, third and long. It's complete to Slaw. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
65, go street.
Running it now out of the gun. And they tried getting creative, but the creativity not rewarded here. Doesn't get them anything. It's going to be third down. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Brings up third down.
19 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 78, Mustang 19. Check smash, check smash. Ready.
Third and long for him here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Cardinals have some new life in the fourth.
They'll take over first and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
16 yards. And the Cardinals first down. First and goal.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Dump off caught by his back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
They call pass on second and goal. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within one score in the fourth. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His third through the air this game. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Dragon 6, Bronco 80.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
69, Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Street, street. Ready, right?
Here's Milton, first and 10. on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
19 Lions. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Milton gonna throw again here, 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals feeling lucky with a 7-point lead.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Check. Left. 18 Cardinal. Check go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. Go.
Handoff now from the gun. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. So now here's 3rd and 5.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
Keeping the tight end busy here. Another carry for the big fella. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's another Bengals first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the right side, hauled in by Harrison. And this one doesn't go far. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Kamara running out of the gun. Only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
Come back, 70 Lions.
Setting up to pass. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He was looking Isaac TeSlaw's way. So they're left with 4th down here. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. The 12-year vet strikes true. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got it along the sideline. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Pass play now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Running down the left side. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Dacian struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Walker going to motion over right. Throwing now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
So they take the field goal right there, Kate. That's the right play. I think you've got to make that decision, especially with no timeouts left. But now comes the critical kick. I think an onside kick is coming right here.
And that's the Bengals who are on that one. That's a wrap on this ball game. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First down from the 42.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19. Ready, right?
From the gun, here's a handoff. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They give it to him again. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
22-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early.